Hi, welcome back to Hawaii Turo. I don't know how you found me, but I'm glad you did. If you're wondering what is Turo, Turo is an app and a website where you can put your personal car on there and you can rent out to strangers and you can make money. I know, right? It's a crazy idea, but you can do it. This channel helps you in every way possible. I've been doing Turo since 2017 full time. I have 14 cars and I have my whole process all on my channel. I would say if you're new, go subscribe, hit that like, and watch all those videos. They will help you out on your Turo journey. There's always new things that are gonna come up. But let's get into this video. So this video is the monthly stats. You know, March. I don't know how your month is going. I'm curious. Down below, let me know how your month went last month. But for me in Hawaii, it was insane. I never thought it would be this busy. There's everybody in Waikiki. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I can't even explain how busy it is right now. I mean, the rental car companies are all sold out. All the prices are crazy. They got this new saying called car Armageddon, where prices are like $800-900 for like a regular sedan, which is crazy. I know, right? I would never pay that. I would just walk or Uber. If there's no Uber, then I just wouldn't do it. Simple as that. But yeah, I mean, this month I did about like a little over $19,000. Crazy, right? I have never made that much money in a month before. Before, my high was about $15,000. It is insane that I was able to do that, and it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's even crazier that I think, April is going to be even better. And then maybe May is gonna be even better. And then in the summer, it's just gonna be crazy numbers. And you're gonna see all these videos I'm gonna make, and it's just gonna be crazy, crazy, crazy. And hope you stay. But let's get into some stats. You know how I do. You want like some stats. So my average cars that went out per day was about 12 cars that was out, which was up from last month, which was 8. So that's a big difference. That's more work for me, but it's more money for me. I averaged I averaged per day. Wait for it. $636 per day. That's crazy. Is that crazy numbers? I know it is. $600 I averaged every single day. And I didn't have one day under $400. And I had 3 days over 8. And then 16 from 6 to 7. That's crazy. So that's like 19 days over 600. I'm curious how you did. What was your average per day? If you had like, I don't know, maybe 10 plus cars, 5 maybe. Less than that, then the numbers are gonna be a lot lower. But this is just my little fleet of cars of 14 vehicles. I mean, it got so busy, I had to rent out my personal car. I know, like I'm either taking my scooter or I'm just staying at home. There's some hours in between that I could go around and do stuff, but I gotta rent out that personal car so I can maximize the amount of money that I can make during this time. I don't need a car. It is what it is. And what else? Oh, my extras, because you know how I do my extras. Like when I had 138 trips, 46 of them took my extras, and 31 took my deliveries. So you see, almost half of my trip, or a little bit more than half of my trips, either takes extras or delivery. So that increases. You watch the other video, and I'll put right here, you watch that, you'll know how you can increase the amount of money that you're making per vehicle. And what else? 12 times I had to go after people didn't bring the gas back, and I had to charge them like $10 on top. So that's something you definitely should be doing, which is easy. I've talked about that in other videos too. And what else? 1 or 2 days. I don't know if you do the 1 or 2 days, do 3 plus, but for me, I have no restrictions. So most of my bookings are like 1 to 2. It's probably, I'll say about 60%. This one was, so last month it was about 68% that did 1 or 2 bookings. So, it's a lot of turnover for me, a lot of chances of getting extras. That's why I do it. I say this every single month. You should definitely have your 1 or 2 days open and just try and upsell. That is what I do. I have my standard messages, and you watched that. I've talked about that in other videos, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. You got to do it. And then also What else? I'm gonna go over this time I'm gonna go over the individual cars, because the other months I didn't really show you how much each car was making. I just told you like an overview or like the best, and you know, the best of the best. I'm gonna go over each one, so then you know exactly the car, because I know you're interested in like what my 2019 Camaro did, maybe what my new cars that I got, because I told you I was gonna do a certain amount, and I believe I exceeded what I said when I did those car videos. So that'll be good. And I'm gonna do that right. So this is my stats for March. Wait for it. Just like I said, boom. This is 19.2, but really it's 19.7. And you see the reimbursements, $900. Then the missed earnings, yeah, that was because the Acura had to wait, and I had bookings I had to cancel. But it's okay. Boom. And you see next month, let's get a little preview. Bam, and it's gonna be much higher than that. I can't wait to talk about that next. So this is my 2014 Acura Mdx. So I didn't get it till about the 19th. So yeah, I did about what, $496, which yeah, that's pretty low, but that's only like a week's worth of stuff. But let's go look at the Camaro. Crazy. I mean, look at that. $2,000. I mean, I haven't done that since like 2019, like in the summer. It's insane. You see the big increase from that, and then you see right now, you know, this is just upcoming for April, man. It's gonna be way higher than 2,000, and even May is booked a little bit. And let's look at like my best car, my 2019 Camaro. See what we got. $2,500 in reimbursements. Crazy. Then look at that, 15 already. Yeah, it's definitely gonna do more than that. You'll see. That's a fact. Then you got the Spark. Remember I said I wanted to average like what, like $1,000 a month, and what, 900, and it wasn't even a full month. And you see next month is already at 900. You know it's gonna be higher. Let's look at this. The 2015 Chevy Spark. Look at that, $1,300 for 2015 Chevy Spark. That is great numbers. And you see the other months coming up. It's going to be even higher than that. Then the Ford Fiesta, like my cheapest car. I just want to do 1,000, and I did 1,000. Great. This car is only like what, $40 a day. It's great. Then you see that 800. Yeah, it's going to be a money maker for months. Then, you know, I got my cheapest Mustang. What did I do? $1,600. That's a big increase. $1,600. It's great. See what the next one is. Then you got the red one. Yeah, this is the one that had the catalytic converter, so I didn't even. It only had like a week. But you see, next month it's already 1,000. It's crazy. I got bookings all the way out to August for this car. A lot of people are booking flights to Hawaii. It's crazy. And you got this one, $1,500. That's great. Look at it, already $1,100. Then what else? Oh, the yellow Mustang. This is my cheapest Mustang. This car is literally usually out every single day. It did $1,300. I think I can do more than that, but I had a really cheap price. I just recently changed my prices to make it a little bit higher, because this should be over $1,500 easy. See, it's already at 1,000. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the white one. Okay, look at this. Okay, 13. Like I said, this is another one that I should have raised earlier. But see, it's already at 13 right now for next month. Then what else? My second best Mustang. So what I did, like 1,200 plus the reimbursement. Look at that. It's already higher next month. It's gonna be like over 1,500 by the end. Then my best Mustang, how did it do? Did 1,500. This needs to be getting close to 17, 18. And yeah, 13, watch. This is gonna be up there. What else we got? I don't have that car anymore. Then the Sentra. This car did, again, 2,000 miles, which is kind of crazy because this is a lease. But yeah, $1,400 for a Nissan Sentra 2019. It's crazy. And it's 1,000 already. And then now I'm gonna get to expenses. So that's one thing you gotta take into account. expenses, expenses, expenses. Expenses is always like one of the biggest things that people don't talk about on, on YouTube, or just when people are trying to say the numbers. They say the gross. As you know, I said I grossed about a little more than $19,000. That's not my net profit, not even close. As you know, I have 10 car loans. So my car loans is $4,500. So that's a big chunk out of my money instantly. But there were other stuff. I had to pay for engine mounts for my Acura Mdx, which cost me about $2,600. Then I had to pay for my red Mustang, the second half, which I talked about in the last month, that I was going to break it up when I had to get the catalytic converter. So it was like $800. And also I had to pay for brakes, like the back brakes at a dealership, which was so expensive, which was like $400 something. And then also I had to pay to fix a windshield. I know, I tried to get them to pay for it. They gave me their insurance information. I called them, but they didn't want to go through with it. So I ended up having to come out of pocket $400 and something to replace the windshield that was cracked when it was being rented out. It sucks, but being 85% plan, you just got to deal with it. And then I had to get tires. Tires is another thing that you're definitely going to have to replace almost every other month. Actually, it depends on how big your fleet is. But I spent about $600 on tires. So I tried to get, in my other video, which I'm gonna put right here, when I was talking about tire heaven, I went there, but they don't seem to have the sizes that I need on my tires. So I had to go somewhere else that's still cheaper than going to a dealership, but it definitely costs money. But that is what it is. Tires cost money, Then I had to pay for one registration, so that's good. That's good. Only like $420. So if you count all of those expenses and you minus that, and you get this one number of, wait for it, about $10,000. So that's about what I net for the month of March, about 10 G's. So all the work for about 10 G's. So obviously that's before taxes, but 10 G's, that's good. I think it's good. It's not really my end goal. I'm going to increase my fleet, and I'm going to make plenty of videos. I plan on getting about at least 5 cars in the next 3 months. At least 5 cars, maybe more, but at least 5 cars in the next 3 to 4 months. And I'm trying to get that gross to be about almost $30,000. I know, crazy, right? Trying to get $30,000 on about 20 cars max, or a little bit less. Once I get to that level, then I think I'll be making some really, really good money from this business. And all cash cars, obviously no more loans, so the $4,500 will stay the same. But getting like that money, that'll be good. And in your business, I believe with all this, business is so crazy, probably all over the country, you need to be adding cars. Because just looking at how many days my car is going out, almost every one of my cars is going out. One car out every single day, everything is out. Everything. So hopefully I have no accidents, no issues for the next couple months, which, anything can happen. You never really know. But yeah, that's everything for this video. So if you watched this far, I want you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and wait for the next video.